No one has told you this yet, but mastering the art of seduction is easier than you think. Today, we're diving deep into the dark secrets of psychological tricks that even the FBI uses to win people over in seconds. Yep, you heard that right. These are the same tactics used by top agents to build rapport and trust, and you can use them too. Imagine walking into a room and instantly capturing the attention of everyone there, effortlessly making people like you respect you and want to be around you. Sounds like a superpower, right? Well, it kind of is, but guess what? You don't need to be a secret agent to master these skills. Ready to unlock the secrets of irresistible charm? Let's jump in. Segment 1, the power of a smile. Okay, let's start with something you might be underestimating: the power of a simple smile. Sounds basic, right? But here's the thing, a genuine smile is like magic in human interactions. Think of it as your personal magnet. When you smile, you're not just showing off those pearly whites. You're sending out a signal that says, hey, I'm approachable, I'm friendly, and I'm someone you'd want to get to know. But why is it so powerful? Let's dig a little deeper. Research from Clark University in the UK reveals that people who smile and maintain eye contact are perceived as more attractive and interesting. It's not just about the physical act of smiling. It's about what that smile communicates on a deeper psychological level. When you smile at someone, you're essentially telling their brain, I'm safe, I'm trustworthy. And guess what? Their brain responds by releasing feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, which makes them feel happier and more connected to you. Imagine you're out on a date and you flash a warm, genuine smile. It's like opening a door to their heart. Studies show that people who smile are seen as more confident and successful in social interactions. This is because a smile is contagious. It spreads positivity and makes others feel good in your presence. So next time you're with someone special, let your smile do the talking. Trust me, it's more powerful than you think. But here's the key: your smile needs to be genuine. A fake smile can be spotted from a mile away, and it can have the opposite effect, making you seem insincere or even a little creepy. So, how do you make sure your smile is the real deal? Think of something that genuinely makes you happy or amused right before you smile. This will help ensure that your smile reaches your eyes, giving it that authentic warmth that people are naturally drawn to. By the way, have you ever noticed how a smile can change the entire vibe of a conversation? Drop a comment below and tell me about a time when a simple smile made a huge difference in your interactions. Segment 2, the name game. Ever wonder why hearing your own name feels so good? It's like music to your ears, right? There's a reason for that. Using someone's name during a conversation isn't just a polite gesture, it's a powerful psychological tool. When you drop someone's name into the convo, it's like giving them a little dopamine hit. Feels amazing. It's a simple trick, but it can have a profound impact on how people perceive you. Here's the science behind it. Using someone's name during a conversation activates specific areas of their brain associated with personal identity and attention. It's like a shortcut to making them feel seen, heard, and valued. When someone hears their name, it triggers a sense of recognition and importance. They subconsciously think, wow, this person really cares about me, and who doesn't want to feel special, right? Picture this: you're chatting with someone named Anna. Instead of just saying, what do you think? Try saying, Anna, what do you think about this? Boom. You've just personalized the interaction and made Anna feel recognized and valued. Studies even show that hearing our name activates brain areas linked to reward and motivation. So if you want to create a stronger bond, start using people's names more often. It's a small tweak with massive impact, but be careful not to overdo it. If you use someone's name too frequently, it can come off as insincere or even a little manipulative. The key is balance. Use their name at strategic points in the conversation when you're making a key point, asking a question, or expressing appreciation. This way, you're reinforcing their importance without making it seem like you're trying too hard. See segment 3, the chameleon effect. All right, this next trick is one of my personal favorites, the chameleon effect. Ever find yourself unconsciously mimicking someone's gestures during a conversation? That's the chameleon effect at work. It's not just imitation, it's a psychological strategy that strengthens your connection with others. This phenomenon goes beyond simple mimicry. It's about creating a sense of unity and rapport with the person you're interacting with. Here's how it works. When you subtly mirror someone's body language, you create a sense of similarity and trust. We humans are naturally drawn to people who are like us. And this subtle mimicry sends a subconscious signal that says, we're on the same page. For example, if the person you're talking to leans forward slightly, wait a few seconds and then do the same. If they use hand gestures while speaking, match their rhythm naturally. This doesn't mean copying every move they'll notice that, but rather reflecting their energy in a subtle way. This trick taps into the subconscious and makes the other person feel more comfortable and connected with you. It's a powerful tool because it's based on a psychological principle known as social mirroring. When you mirror someone's behavior, you're essentially saying, "I understand you, I get where you're coming from," which builds trust and rapport. But remember, the key is subtlety. If you're too obvious, it can backfire and make the other person feel uneasy. So practice being in tune with the other person's body language and reflect it in a natural, understated way. It's all about creating a vibe of harmony and connection. Have you ever tried mirroring someone's body language? Did it work? Share your experience in the comments. I'm really curious to hear how it's worked for you. Segment 4, the eyes have IT. Now, let's talk about something that's often overlooked but insanely powerful: eye contact. It's a universal language, folks. When you look someone in the eyes during a conversation, you're doing more than just showing interest. You're building trust, empathy, and a deeper connection. But there's more to it than just staring into someone's eyes. It's about how you manage that gaze and what you communicate with it. Maintaining eye contact tells the other person, "I'm here with you, I'm listening, and I respect what you're saying." From a psychological perspective, this boosts the sense of mutual understanding and connection. Eye contact is one of the most powerful tools in your communication arsenal because it taps directly into the brain's social circuits. It's no coincidence that cultures around the world view eye contact as a sign of respect and honesty. But here's the tricky part: too much eye contact can be just as off-putting as too little. Staring someone down can make them feel uncomfortable or even threatened. The sweet spot is maintaining eye contact for about 70 to 80% of the conversation. This shows that you're engaged and interested without crossing the line into intensity. Next time you're in a conversation, try focusing on the person's eyes or even their forehead. It helps you maintain that connection without feeling too intense. This trick not only enhances the depth of your interaction, but also signals confidence and sincerity. It's one of those small adjustments that can make a big difference in how people perceive you. Another tip: try the triangle technique. Shift your gaze between the other person's left eye, right eye, mouth in a subtle, natural rhythm. This keeps your eye contact dynamic and less intense, making the interaction more comfortable and engaging for both parties. What's your strategy when it comes to eye contact? Do you find it easy or does it make you a bit uncomfortable? Let's chat about it in the comments below. Segment 5, connecting through interests. Here's a secret blueprint for connecting with anyone. Tap into their interests. When you show genuine curiosity about what someone loves, you're not just making small talk, you're building bridges into their world. This is where the magic of conversation happens, when you move from surface-level topics to something that truly resonates with the other person. Let's say the person you're interested in loves photography. Ask them about their favorite shots, what got them into it, or what kind of camera they use. You're not just chatting, you're creating a meaningful connection by showing that you care about what makes them tick. This approach not only deepens your bond, but also makes the conversation flow effortlessly. But don't just ask questions and with what they share. If they mention a particular photographer they admire, look them up and mention a favorite work or style you noticed. This shows that you're not just passively listening, but you're actively engaged and interested in their world. When you connect over shared interests, it's like you're opening a door into their inner world. And people love talking about what they're passionate about. It makes them feel understood and appreciated, which in turn makes them more likely to feel a connection with you. And here's a pro tip: even if you're not familiar with their interest, approach it with curiosity rather than indifference. Say something like, "I don't know much about photography, but I'd love to learn more. What's something you think a beginner should know?" This not only keeps the conversation going, but also shows that you're willing to invest time in understanding what they care about. Segment 6. The Benjamin Franklin effect. This next trick might surprise you. Asking for a small favor can actually make someone like you more. Sounds backward, right? But it's true. This is known as the Benjamin Franklin effect. When someone does you a small favor, their brain justifies it by thinking they must like you, or else why would they help? Here's how it works. When you ask someone for a small favor like borrowing a pen or asking for directions, you're triggering a psychological phenomenon where the person begins to see you as someone they like, because they've helped you out. It's based on cognitive dissonance. The brain doesn't like inconsistency, so it aligns their feelings with their actions. But it's not just about the favor itself. It's about what it represents: a moment of collaboration, a small act of kindness, and a connection. When someone does something for you, even something tiny, they feel more bonded to you because they've invested in you, even in a small way. So, how do you use this to your advantage? Start small, ask for something that's easy to say yes to. Maybe it's asking for their opinion on something, or even for help with a minor task. Once they've done that favor, they'll feel a little more connected to you, and it'll be easier to build on that connection going forward. But remember, this isn't about manipulation, it's about creating genuine opportunities for connection. And don't forget to reciprocate. When they need something, be there to return the favor. This builds a relationship based on mutual respect and reciprocity. Segment 7, the art of listening. This one's a game changer if you want to be unforgettable. Stop talking about yourself and start listening. Yep, it's that simple. People love to talk about themselves. It activates the reward centers in their brain. So when you give someone the space to express themselves, they associate that good feeling with you. Instead of dominating the conversation, focus on asking open-ended questions and really listen to their answers. Practice active listening by nodding, maintaining eye contact, and using positive body language. This shows that you're genuinely interested in what they have to say. And it builds trust and empathy, laying the foundation for a strong connection. Here's a little known fact. When you listen more than you talk, people often perceive you as more intelligent, caring, and trustworthy. Why? Because you're giving them the space to be heard, which is something we all crave. You're not just a participant in the conversation, you're a facilitator, helping the other person to express themselves fully. And here's a tip: when you're listening, resist the urge to plan your next response while the other person is talking. Instead, focus entirely on what they're saying. You'll be surprised how much more you pick up when you're fully present. Plus, it makes your responses more thoughtful and relevant, which the other person will definitely appreciate. Another powerful technique is to mirror their words back to them. For example, if they say, "I've been really stressed at work," you could respond with, "It sounds like work has been really challenging for you lately." This shows that you're not just hearing their words, you're understanding their emotions and are validating their experience. How do you handle conversations? Are you a talker or a listener? Share your thoughts below, I'd love to know. Segment 8, mastering the compliment. Compliments, they're more powerful than you think. But here's the catch. Not all compliments are created equal. To really make an impact, your compliments need to be sincere and specific. Instead of generic praise like "you're awesome," try something more meaningful, like "I really admire how calm you stay in stressful situations." This not only boosts the other person's self-esteem, but also strengthens your connection. The key is to be genuine. Fake compliments can do more harm than good. So when you give a compliment, make sure it's from the heart. Think of it this way: a great compliment is like a well-aimed arrow. It hits its target because it's precise. When you compliment someone's specific skill, quality, or action, you're showing that you've paid attention to them, that you value what they bring to the table. And that's a powerful thing, but timing is also crucial. A well-timed compliment can turn someone's day around. For instance, if you notice someone handling a difficult situation with grace, acknowledging that in the moment can leave a lasting impression. It shows that you're not just focused on yourself, you're aware of what's happening around you and you appreciate others' efforts. On the flip side, avoid over-complimenting. Too many compliments can come off as insincere or even make the other person uncomfortable. The goal is to enhance the conversation and build rapport, not to overwhelm them with praise. Keep it natural and let the compliments flow where they naturally fit into the conversation. Segment 9, the goodbye impression. Finally, let's talk about how to leave a lasting impression. How you say goodbye can make or break your interaction. It's not just about saying "see you later," it's about recognizing the moment to wrap things up, leaving the other person with a positive memory of your conversation. Pay attention to their body language and tone of voice. If they seem tired or distracted, it might be time to gracefully end the conversation, but do it in a way that feels genuine and respectful. A well-timed and heartfelt goodbye can leave them wanting more and eager to see you again. But it's not just about the words you say, it's also about how you say them. A warm, sincere tone can make all the difference. Pair your goodbye with a smile or a gentle touch on the arm, and you've just sealed the interaction with a positive, personal touch. Consider this: the last impression is often as important as the first. It's the final note in the symphony of your interaction, and you want it to resonate long after the conversation ends. So don't rush it. Take a moment to make your goodbye meaningful. Whether it's a simple "take care, I really enjoyed our chat," or something more personal, make sure it reflects the tone of your interaction and leaves the other person feeling good. And there you have it, 9 powerful psychology-backed tricks to boost your charm and win people over like a pro. Remember, These aren't just tips, they're tools to help you build deeper, more meaningful connections with others. So, why not give them a try? Start with one or two, see how they work for you, and then layer in the others as you go. With these strategies in your back pocket, you'll be able to navigate any social situation with confidence and ease. You'll not only make a great first impression, but also build lasting, meaningful connections that can open doors in both your personal and professional life. Which of these tricks are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video packed with life-changing tips like these. Stay tuned, and until next time, keep mastering the art of connection.